From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
You're upstairs and part of this little bucking thing they got going on over there.
You mother...
Get out of my face!
I'm his fiance.
Yeah, me too. You don't know how to keep your pants, and I'm done with it.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Eryn Shields' once idyllic country romance is now fraught with red flags of suspicious behavior. Concerned that trouble breeds at the cattle ranch, Eryn comes to Cheaters for answers to her disquieting questions. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
There's been absolutely no sex, no affection whatsoever. And I used to could get on his cell phone to Google because I don't have a smartphone. And I'm not even allowed to Google on his cell phone anymore. He just yanks it out of my hand, or he does whatever he's gonna do to it and then hands it back to me. There's no privacy. If I'm gonna give my life to you, then why do we need privacy?
David, age 41, a cattle salesman suspected of corralling another girlfriend. Upon getting the call from headquarters, Cheaters agents assemble at the suspect's cattle ranch and set up for a stakeout. After a while, an unknown vehicle wheels up the dirt road leading into the ranch. An unknown female gets out of the SUV and greets the suspect with an enthusiastic hug. A few moments later, the pair get into David's car and take off.
Well, within the last 2 years, his grandfather had gotten really sick, and he took over a ranch of his grandfather's. And so he was going back and forth, but when he was not at the ranch, he was with me and pretty much moved everything of his stuff in because he wanted to be there with me. He used to want me to go to the ranch with him every single time we went, and now all of a sudden it's, oh, I don't need you, babe. Oh, I got it. You need to stay home and rest. And I don't need to rest. I'm active. I get outside and do things. I just don't understand why he would do this to me, and so I need you guys' help to figure out, where is he going? Is he going to the ranch by himself? Is he not going to the ranch? The ranch should be our #1 priority.
The suspect stops the car further into the ranch property. David and his date get out, and the mystery woman spins around and places her cowboy hat on the suspect's head. The couple walk toward a fence. The unfaithful cowpoke kisses his paramour passionately. The young lady hangs on to David as he leads her around the fence. The suspect takes a moment to feed a cow before leading his buckaroo to a place where they can sit down and make out. After a long kissing session, David puts his lady friend back into his car and they drive back to her SUV. The two spend a few more minutes lustfully saying goodbye, and after one last kiss, the sexy cowgirl drives away, leaving David to his work.
If he is cheating on me, then he has ruined everything I ever believed about in love, because he was my Prince Charming, and I just can't imagine the thought of some other woman touching him or him touching some other woman. Why give me this? Why? If you're just gonna do it.
Cheaters detectives keep vigil over the suspect's ranch. After a while, the same woman from previous surveillance pulls into the ranch entrance. A hot cowgirl, now identified only as Kayla, gets into the suspect's car, and they head into town. David and Kayla stop at a grocery store to grab some supplies. The pit stop only takes a few moments. David gets in and drives away. Followed covertly by Cheaters investigators, the suspect drives his date back to the ranch. David and Kayla get out and find a quiet, shady spot to relax. One thing leads to another, and soon the lusty couple begin kissing and fondling each other. Knowing he still has plenty of work to do, the suspect escorts his mistress back to her Suburban. More kissing occurs. Finally, Kayla gets into her vehicle and David gives away one last kiss. Kayla leaves the ranch, ending this day of surveillance. Cheaters operatives continue the stakeout of the ranch. And as usual, by midday, Kayla comes a-calling. The cowgirl gets an escort by a ranch hand to where David works with a forklift. Kayla mounts up. The suspect greets his companion with a kiss. The two take a ride on the forklift. Reaching their destination, David and guest get out, and the suspect gives his honey a long kiss. After which, the couple check on the cows, and after a while, they drive the forklift back to their parked cars. David kisses Kayla. After a few minutes, with his arm wrapped around her waist, the gentleman puts his new lady into her vehicle. One final kiss signals the finish for the philanderer. As the companion leaves, Cheaters herds up all evidence for a distressed Eryn. Coming up, the confrontation.
Gleaning confirmation of the suspect's deceit, Cheaters arranges a meeting with Eryn to expose her fiancé's lies. With fear building at the prospect of bad news, Eryn steps forward to view the truth. Eryn, thank you for coming out today. I understand that we had to pull you away from some stuff, but you know why you're here. We have conducted our investigation. We have come up with some findings. My question for you is, Eryn, are you prepared to see what we've come up with?
Yes.
All right. So, Eryn, we begin our investigation at this ranch. That's when we see this SUV pull up, and this woman gets out. It's hard to see because we're far away, but do you recognize her at all? Her hair color, her vehicle, anything?
No.
Never seen her in your life?
No.
Okay. Continuing our investigation, they get into his vehicle together, and a while later, they arrive at this store. Well, they walk into the store together, and then while he's in that store, David receives a phone call, Eryn. What you're about to hear is the audio from that phone call. Tell me if you recall this day.
Hello? Hey, babe, how you doing? I'm hard as a dog. So what's going on at the ranch? I was just feeding the horses. I put the boards up already. I've been working on it all day. Yeah, I understand. You got people helping you? Yeah, I'm good. And you're super pretty good on that sweater anyway, so. Oh, let's finish up work and go home, and I'll be there shortly. Okay, well, I miss you. Yeah, I miss you. I love you. Love you too. All right, bye, baby. Bye.
So after completely lying to you, he finishes up that phone call. Listen, I'm really, really sorry, and I know this is hard to watch, Eryn, okay? But this woman comes out with some groceries, she gets inside, and they leave together. So they return to the ranch after the grocery store. They get out of the vehicle, they go and sit in front of the house, and begin to kiss. After finishing up the kissing in front of the door, he escorts her back over to her vehicle, leans in for a very long kiss, and the female leaves the ranch.
And his grandfather's sick and has no clue, and he's been in my life for, over 3 years. And he has no clue what his grandson's doing to me.
Well, after today, I'll tell you this much, Eryn, he's going to have a clue. He's going to know exactly what's been going on with his grandson at his ranch. On this day of our investigation, we are outside of the ranch. A while later, that same SUV pulls in and parks. That's when we see that woman walking over to David when he's sitting in that tractor.
Are you kidding me?
She gets in the tractor with him, and he drives with a hay bale over to the bullpen.
He totally did that with me.
He's doing things with you with this woman.
Exactly the same.
Okay, well, after finishing up their little ride in the tractor, drive over back towards the vehicles, and they get out of the tractor, and they embrace with a very long kiss. That's when we see David escort this woman back over to her SUV, leans in for a very long kiss, and she leaves the ranch.
I'm devastated. I can't believe somebody would buy somebody a $4,000 engagement ring, take them to Niagara Falls, do all the things that he's done for me just to find somebody else in 3 short years. I mean, why?
So at this point in time, I think you've seen enough, Eryn. I understand you're upset, you're pissed off. So what I want to do is, why don't we go ahead and get in the vans, get on the road?
I'm ready. I'm so pissed off. I don't even know what I'm gonna say to any of them. I'm just too pissed.
Let's go. How you doing, Gomez?
Hey, Clark, how's it going?
It's going, man.
Where is she?
All right, we're gonna walk this way, right around the corner from these little RVs right here.
So if we're quiet enough, how close can we get before they know we're right on them?
Probably about 50 feet.
Okay, that's fine.
But they're upstairs and part of this little bucking thing they got going on over there.
Upstairs of what?
Well, let's find out. All right, let's go.
When we get closer, just try to be quiet so we can really surprise them, you know?
You mother...
Oh.
Really?
No.
Really?
No.
What the are you doing here? What the is that?
Coming up, the conclusion.
They're upstairs and part of this little bucking thing they got going on over there.
Let's do this. She doesn't know the wrath of me. You mother... What the are you doing here? What the is that? Who is it? Who is she? One of your little ranch hoes?
What's your name?
Oh, is she just helping?
Kay?
Yeah.
I'm Clark Gable with Cheaters.
She's helping?
It's nice to meet you. Do you know
Who are you?
his wife?
What is all this crap?
Apparently the cheater, right?
Who are
Get out
you?
of my face!
I'm no
Get out of my face!
one. No one.
Get my way!
Hey,
Listen
David.
to me.
David.
Listen to me. Tell me who the she is and why you're here with her. Do you know who I am?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm his fiance.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really? $4,000 and you're gonna go a ranch hand?
No.
You bought her a $4,000 ring too?
So you're never home!
Oh, really? I'm never home because I'm helping your ass all the time. Or
No,
going to school full time so I can learn how to take care of a ranch.
No, you're always at the work!
I'm all, okay, whatever.
David, what happened, man? I mean, this is obviously very...
Who the hell are you, man?
I'm Clark Gable with Cheaters, and I'm here. Your fiance, some
No,
Ridiculous?
man, this is getting right!
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, because I'm here most of the time. Where are you?
Let's
Not
go
here.
down. Let's go
Because
down and talk about
obviously
this.
you're here, bitch.
Well, good. Maybe you should take care of your man, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it.
Are you kidding me? He's well taken care of, bitch.
I can see that just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
David, talk to me for a minute. Listen, what happened?
Man,
I got surveillance of you bringing her out here to your grandfather's ranch. I understand.
who brought you out here?
Your fiance did. She called us because she was worried about you because you've been distant. You haven't been bringing her out here or anything to help you feed or anything like that. So she called us, and that's the only reason why we're here.
His dying grandfather wanted me to help him take care of this ranch. Not you. Me.
I don't want to take care of this ranch.
Then get the out of here.
Go
Why
after your man.
Fine.
See ya?
See ya, bitch. I'm the...
Yep, you heard me.
Well, looks how dedicated you are to your man who bought you a ring.
Yeah.
Because I love this ranch, and I love that old man, and I love David.
Well, we see how well he's working out for you, don't you?
You got a girl that you have been with for 3 years. You live with. You bring her out to your grandfather's ranch. Who, from what I understand, your grandfather is a little ill right now. And this seems like a very special place. Do you think you owe an explanation?
I don't owe
To
you
Eryn?
nothing, man.
Not
You
me.
don't know my grandfather.
You love me or her? Me or her?
I love you.
Do you?
Yes.
Then why the did you get her?
So, Kay, when did he buy you this ring?
Not too long ago.
Not too long ago?
Nope.
And what were his intentions behind that ring?
Well, I thought they were to follow through, but apparently he's got a little bit other things on his mind, huh?
Did he ever tell you that he had a significant other that he lived with and shared 3 years of his life with?
I wouldn't have been here if he did. Thank you.
Your grandfather is dying, and he begged me and you, David, in the hospital to take care of him, and you did this to me. And the only reason why I'm still standing here is because I love you and I love your grandfather. But I am pissed. I'm so pissed.
After everything that we've said to each other, everything we've done here, that's who you're going home with? In all honesty, I don't think you should go home with either of us. But that's just my personal opinion. I apologize to you. But apparently, you don't know how to keep your in your pants. And I'm done with it.
Exactly, because obviously he keeps schedules separate, and that's something we're going to have to
He
discuss.
hasn't been letting her come out here.
Why don't you go after your man? He's running away.
Yeah, he'll come back. He always does. I want to beat your ass, but because you didn't know, it's just keeping me from doing it.
Just so you know,
Get off.
keep in the ring. I'm done with you. Do you understand?
Fine. Get off my ranch.
It's getting sold, and I want all of my back, and you're not getting your back.
You can keep it.
Good, I'll keep it.
Get the up. Go.
You touch me, I swear to God, stay the hell away from me.
Let me tell you what, bitch. Hold on. Don't with me.
I swear to God, I will knock the out of you.
Why are we even fighting over him?
Why? I asked you the same thing. That I probably heard him say the same words to me that he has said to you. Do the other way. What if I didn't know about you and I caught you two together?
I didn't know how long. I'm
No,
sorry.
you didn't, because I didn't know about you. So you're doing it to the wrong person.
You know what? I changed my mind. Let's leave.
I'm good.
All right, let's go.
You can keep your ring, David.
Following the confrontation, Eryn finds herself at odds between her disgust of the suspect's actions and her love for her fiancé. At the end of the episode, Cheaters fills you in on her final decision. But next, Tom LeBlanc discusses what life has been like since he lost his girlfriend on Cheaters.
Well, the day of the confrontation, when I found out Taylor was, of course, cheating on me, man, I was crushed. You know, when I was looking at the footage, I was just like in disbelief. I couldn't even believe that this was happening. Like, I was at a loss for words. All I could do was just be emotional, and I just felt heartache, because it's like, I spent 2 years, she kind of came into my life and rearranged it, changed it all for the positive. And then in the blink of an eye, she just didn't care. She just did the dirt and was with old buddy. I don't even know his name, but it was like, why? For what?
Come on. Man, bro, who are you, bro? What's up? What's up?
What the hell? What are you doing here? Why you got all these cameras over here?
I thought you was at work. What's up?
It took me about 4 months to really get over this situation, because she really did, you know, play a part in helping me and influence me positively. And at about that 4-month mark, I was just like, man, I can't keep being pouty-faced and sad all the time. So I went out, started meeting people, started meeting the females and stuff. And so now I just talk with females, and I'm not even rushing anything. We're having fun, doing our thing, so.
Look, how long have I been trying to get pregnant? I haven't been, okay? And once I have, and I lost it, I realized, like,
So you want to mess with him?
Huh?
You want to mess with him before he was pregnant? Before we thought he was pregnant?
I was. I knew it was yours.
So
it was yours.
It could not have been
It
mine?
was yours. It was yours. But, I mean,
Come on, baby. Let's go.
get these cameras out my face, man.
Do you have anything else to say?
Get these cameras out my face.
Go.
Well, this whole situation allowed me to grow in a tremendous amount. I mean, I know it hurt, but at the end of the day, it just let me know that I need to keep my guard up with people. Not be to the fact that I'm not open to love, but also be mindful of the fact that you have to figure out who people are before you date them. You have to figure out what are their motives, what are they into, what are their goals and their morals and ethics and different things, and you have to use that, you know, and then give it time to manifest into something, not just rush into it.
Following the confrontation, Eryn Shields realizes that she has a tough road ahead of her. Taking the suspect back into her life despite the affair, Eryn admits her love for him. Eryn now accompanies the suspect to the ranch to assist him and keeps a close eye on him. In the end, the suspect David feels grateful that his fiancée decided to take him back. David tells Cheaters, "I love her and I'd do anything for my girl. I just don't know what got into me." The suspect's companion, Kayla, would only state to cheaters that she had said everything she had to say during the confrontation.
A crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again. Another heart is broken.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why we'll both lose money.